withdrawal account, education account, and as a kiddie account, and our pen quadia or bar, ye be come and so ultimate amount. Where be your account in a year now, why your savings, you know, I couldn't add how the mouse say, would you loan at the coffee? Na debia me kase loan idiem dia wodi scan ekwa de emfo bia ho oba na wabaju loan kama enso e de call say regular loan and our business and as a commercial loan emergency and as a sponsor loan and our nko dia oba ye be kama enso ultimate amount ye chiri kwan enya yira kwan kra kaswa second yani DHL and Star Assurance and all the same building mo our patcho overpass and as a flyover ho na kaswa from penifo 0204 020394 0204 020394 ofrem penifo mejo so na nchiremu bia brumi die so no o matime bi kama enso etimi ediamao happy birthday enko enfama taxi driver Holy B ono ankasa ni nua na ye energy want Holy B nyankopon enhira wo ye papa no onti na nim chonti no once again happy birthday enko enfama Holy B baby jet awie ye beji ntie bede wase
Chair Mr. Francis Abandazi mami
Mr. Francis Abandazi ni penua chairman na awie nchi akese eyode pa
bra kwesiata Shoni na djuma yefo ni nyina
nti workers Amoah R&D's kitchen ma yenchia mu nyina nda wie yi ba na de be kono ma biem ye pa
marvelous abase yesibo na ni t-shirt speaker na se
dan me hu no rosa
wati ni kunu voice odo ya kure ide
marvelous mu nyina na bi no me ada workers na aka na
Mrs. Nyako
mu nje mutu ene awie
okay ya kwami yenko breman eye bosomase breman no bosomase wodi na minchia me bra yourself ho odi fun cancer
nice one
me minchia kofine ne ira bena omo obrema obosomase awie omo se nkofobio ira ho omo mfa show ni agwa
correct ene yenchi omo nyina
na se sukokuaza ase okọ kontanase babi obedu bia nche se okurum de kwame ne waju no muni mu de
omo ni me pa
ene che obi o na me hwe awie kwame che obi o na me hwe awie
like obia
obeti machia ni bia na me
metimi achia ya ofosu metimi achia me bra kwesi metimi achia me ankasa menu aba oba ya metimi achia me anti oboman metimi
okay ne se na ko wache
na sia me na na free me yakwa yie
okay omuhu
me
wow
ti kontina ase de shi
yeah rade sports food you na free class you bien obi na ofi kromu okro Kovi
Opening.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Papa.
Also, I couldn't come about nine. So now, make us on but
this year, na last.
Was it this year? Last year, wow.
Also, called last year.
What the year? My last year now.
Oh, but saying oh, say. It depended. I know the outside house. Into the situation. And then sometimes I didn't copy. And so I call last year. Yeah, I call.
Okay. Last year could be beat my December crash. And Chebia. Nebusa for me.
Oh, penetrate upon your group will be a way. Na I call a channel say birthday be or say on one Casanuia or a senior driver or UEW. Your friend is Simon Azope. AK Water and your birthday. Happy birthday and come on Yanko Shira. Na onye okese omo nkwatenti ahodin awum happy birthday Water
ono so mama nye ne birthday bia bi mokro
Reverend Akoleche
say your birthday pass o mama se minye
na ze watu tunafu asepe
nye sada em say we
sure
we say ne girlfriend
we me kai se obeyes and why birthday bi o ye call whatever festival about 2024
ama me we
say bia no nti wasuro so we adan ho so bia obey na adwen se ono be ko boot for boot no say ni pa no oni vibes a ontimi
one me prade
nkofo mo vibes ne de oboa se say master kwedo otimi ni uti
me ntimi no
na ono uti gina pa oba no abanti sa ne sifati nti obi ontimi ni onti gina bia
no o se mi bubu
ya bo se ni pa no agya mu ntem
okay nti Akolache me nye oboni but kwa ade me nam so nyehwe anope kwa so ahia me wantimi anka nche me se bia ne bra birthday
oh ya semo
hey Mayanga if you do me this so if ochina bi
na and the sinners ne ma me ayi ni ko kama
Kofi
say
Charlie
say football for ba coaches
Charlie some make us think I'm running.
What's a gym center for?
Oh, Nana instructor. Yeah.
Oh, say I weekend in this say yes, I know be our plans.
Nam say kayen kwani enko share chairman George Fee nanka 1-on-1. Nanka oh chairman bae.
But nti am go All Blacks game no.
There be me man ko hwe bi. Say maka chose ozi.
All Blacks pa just All Blacks em say that no me kai no. E da wani da no we sa ka nipa efa kwan su kukuro ko du so.
Ka kwan be yo tente.
Comment man she be chi.
Kwan be yo tente.
Bo no kwa ka kitu na nka All Blacks na lusu. Because over time no mo share All Blacks bet ni baby abo ni play openi.
George Fee cross na ko promise o mo ni niema bebre o.
All Blacks na me hu because Ghana Premier League.
Bibia wumbi.
2 away games na aka no. Obia ntime predict say obekwa akwhye na because bibia timi see in football.
Den ko fie den.
Wo ba ko no wo fie nko ade na beche mu
last match.
Kobra mi san wa betwe draw. E ka kuma bi na nka ball no ko hye. But you ready besi.
Ko fie den o.
Heading.
All Blacks and so wintem. O man so wintem.
On say you start to see ye de den wa bra mo mbae no mo ka say bia ye di agro but omunya a coach or experience in the Ghana Premier League. Onim how was a league ni mu ye de motivate players mo fa so bobo. Omo hu say time a ye tie mu nyina se ba bia duro no mu hia bibini broni. No mu hia Ghana ni a tie adwuma na ase. Saka sa no mo ye ya. Ka ball na nka All Blacks abo ni fie no. Ka ba this automatic team. So ye Ghana Premier League anything can happen. Say wonko. Nti e bi a ye kan no watumako Tamale. No wakwahye Karela ana say wakọ Bayra Sports Stadium no wakwahye Kotoko. So ye hwe how All Blacks the first one be survive.
No mu nya win we ni one draw e be survive you.
Win we die. Na nya win e wo so mo didi agro. But openi wo be ne de o mo de di agro wi.
Anti chama George Fee so chi amopa.
Oh ye jene so pa.
Buy so ye show so kama.
Oh ye show. No wan fe bibia mo se fa.
Debi.
E be tese ya nko ntu anya hwam. Se wo saka wo ka se.
O se ya eja on ye endorse ntu do mo nya ni sa man. Se na what you say. Anti hona na. Ye de share captain Danjumansa.
Okay.
Yeah, dear.
Hona na mu chiche.
Oh chama do
na Uncle George abehye mo bo se mo nkwahya. Mako bodro.
Kofisa de we nyina onu nu hu. George ntoma ne awotoma ne nyina onim de oyo.
There on say you be kan so wo position.
Aye.
Into be make sure say the sitting government no e be set up. Into everything be a oye bia na opening say we criticism bia na oye bia na or criticize it based on fact.
Constructive one.
Sure asem bia o ka bia ni wa o twantro.
And maybe sans na defenders no de ne ha no see omo serve your boss. Ntimi nya omo no mo serve your boss. I'm saying okay.
Bad thing say.
Say no ka chem.
And ya nioma nko ye na bia obefre yemfa obi ti say John Pentel. And also obefre bia Central Regional Referee Chairman. Yeba pa Roberto Tieku Duncan. Na odeketa no be wo fo. Sure, obeka nioma e be favor.
O say almost serve your boss so e allowed. Omo nya edwuma mo boss.
Enti no
na mo say George na nkasa ono. Awezi. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Weekend Nico ye.
Oh, nyame adom.
Okay. So nipa nu an ye.
Nyame adom.
Bra Franco. Okay. Kobi, yeah. Oh yeah.
Because nioma bi a ket Uncle George ye ne sabri. Ket mo ye de aburu so sei. Time work was here antage was. Opening normalization kura hunim kwa am fa so. Am criticize am ye more than this.
Okay.
But then no more wuntimi. Obi ye jande ma pena o ma encounter. So at the end of the day, e ka adwuma no na bua me ekoka because Andra me re ho papa say o we house of folk bu aduana empty stadium. Now we kotoko and 11 wonders. Oh, and nipa bi antewo. Ama Ashanti regional minister senti yentimi nsesa ebia football mra no. Ne yanka ne say okay this year supporters no adwa. Nti big stadium say ni ntimi nkonteni ebia matches a yebetimi anya dom bebre nti nke yenkobo community stadiums. Ti say ebia adwoso bi a AstroTurf no so na nkomo boy hon de dom ba kakra bi hoyema. Wo de bia me ka say dom a obohun so maba so Adro Sports Stadium do kwa Accra Sports Stadium a
enye gba bia
obi abeka so obi aba it is an is but na areho penny.
Okay, Kobi. Then shas here.
ma yenchia NYCE FM atiefo nyina enne awie over Facebook no so NYCE TV opening weekend matches bebre etimi ekoso na match ba ko anke nne ye bai ga asemu yesie endra West Ham ni Arsenal opening ball ni nya yese na afi ma yese na metewo because wo hwe Mikel Arteta or referee say you blocking the goalkeeper and opening football dey bia ye ka say obi ani wo betima ka ne say football and as a referee NGB money favor ne da obi aso a oye football obi aso referee agi bibi e ma na against ne da sana football ni sivate ade na ndru esi ya na wo say referee ne ko check video assistant referee no the season in season out eye nyoma Arsenal ayusu ade abepemende obomu ma obi Manchester United and Arsenal so the to so emawa eye saa nyoma ni bia openi eni William Saliba eni o block Manchester United goalkeeper no babo yaji go edit Manchester United
Calafiori die no
ani bo yaji clean go edit Manchester United now mo Endra Arsenal die no enti say referee na anje a kedi Arsenal fo no be kan so referee na wiaye na mo mpese e be di English Premier League anka ye nyoma na aduro na wo di amankofo anom in English Premier League no na anka Endra omumo obi but football no anase wiase wo bere no so anaso enti ene e Arsenal advantage so we say English Premier League no mo NG and say who clearly how anenu no Espirito Santo Emma West Ham for no game na omo ba game no so be frustrate Arsenal because omo super say game we omo nya point no omo hope ne say league no mbekemu no omo timi akem because now Tottenham e 37 West Ham e 36 points so Tottenham etimi lead to United and now why extended gap na the call 4 Emma West Ham chances league no meti makem no den but Endra the most important thing they say Arsenal etimi fa win because when you win when a difficult game and no be adwen because last week you can win asem on the next game on the Burnley so hard in power Burnley so hard in but no Arsenal be find a way and the last game on the Crystal Palace ebebo and adia ba ko ama manfo ni gidie say Crystal Palace bet ma Arsenal for adwen ne say Arsenal for kosan ebreche as a close bishem say so obuoma Arsenal egi the English Premier League Crystal Palace benya 10 million pounds and then Crystal Palace besane Man City abo Wednesday na fi ehun saka obi a 2 games and san season no etimi aba na wieye so Pep Guardiola na ne boys ni epushi but Mikel Arteta so any abere say over 22 years Arsenal entimi the English Premier League afi no matter the situation also muti edge and opening now I have 5 points between winning City the only thing I so be make sure say with 2 games in akan even say City share Crystal Palace we be make sure say we be avoid the defeat we avoid the defeat ekwan bia so Arsenal ebetimi age league and ade ba ko how madwen and say so mu kosie teams baby season na do mayo madwen so mu do mu mbebiem but mo ni Arsenal ebo ne tari bo say Arsenal ho help sa na sifatie say English Premier League no wuji bia cha woji a obere hwekwa Liverpool struggle ya ansana omo beji omo league na to so 19 no under George Nobet Club ansana ansuro de beto asoma ne kwedi 20 no enti ende ya Manchester United GB since 2013 no se Man U ye na adwen so obeji league ni bie ma openi sa anyoma ya ye hu ebi beto Manchester United especially ubenye a team wajibi enche no odi wachi no match boot for boot who best start say airport because game ya bebo bia who consider first especially you do this moment who consider first pe no wa kai say eh ya betina man kofu ya da league ya na so eye nyoma esi enti no Arsenal enya ne de baraka 2 games eye danya incident ni bi be kwa enku ntia na ba wa adwen say bia referee area, but a part of the game, and clearly number one a foul. And as always center referee no kra no waji go. Be are for no money brace no. I was say be adro no be check. Anka wanje bo we aka be sure say and the social media no so ehi. Opening Saturday me kan wa say for the El Clasico. Me Madrid the team now. Barca nyaji league na wie. And any motivation be Madrid as a team. And they be kwa this game. So mo kwa kobo. And Pablo Bem no can be about pride. Any these boys ebetimi e make sure say even Barca Belgian league ni kro monje e wo Madrid in same na Madrid the team protect the image of the club. But opening there these boys aye for bare past 2 weeks in Ukraine no the image of the club no man gasa no omo dey atwi for mawi and Endra so we how our game ni start here place and attitude on the field of play na bibia nkyere say Madrid aye willing say even this game omo be ha Barca say Barca Angel League ni ntimi emfemfiri omo nsem. And the last time a La Liga decided on El Clasico way back 1932. And I was so mumienu Asia ya La Liga etimi head decided say we ne etimi afa etimi ediako. And opening one clearly say season no agiegu. And you man koye from Madrid. And the kind of ball a Madrid boy opening throughout the 90 minutes. Madrid boy only shot one shot on target. There was no urgency, intensity. Player Ben and why willing so person onye bibi informa team no. Enti throughout the game no man ka so maji atum say enyo man ko yie. So ye mo Barca baso for Hansi data flake. Openi wa ye adwuma for 2 years. 2 years no in the was Spain. So what the Supercopa de España. What the Copa del Rey. Now the Spanish La Liga ne kan wa 2 years no. Domestic trophies I was as a team AS6 wajimu 5. One I went to manage a Copa del Rey this season. And no can do semi-final. And openings are we are na Barca akom. Ni nyina na still wa manage Agi La Liga back to back. And coach in etima yeduma and league na Barca etima no. And no manya 91 points. So Barca etimi managing the last 3 games na aka no owini kan wa obenya 100 points. Out the Spanish La Liga this season. And opening league na Barca etima gini nyina no. Omo performance no dodo na ye fie. Erunti na de bia ye tenani ye ka house of folk a. No bia ra ho se team bia no. Obeji league a. I was say we make sure say we fie games na wo no. We be funny very very important. Because in the Spanish La Liga, Barca about 18 games I will feel. We winning nyina 54 points. Kusu Wetimaji wa consider only 9 goals. I will feel. Eti den e catch you. It tells you that we're making sure say if fear never fortress that my team me or be PM ho. Enti yamo Hansi data flake abaso. Me assure say na Barca Agi La Liga back to back next season. The only trophy Barca fon be willing. Say team ni bet magic. The UEFA Champions League goals since 2015 on team NGP. And it's a obegia. I was say Barca making sure say baby a team eto sini this season. Yaka wasema throughout the season. Omo defense. But openia no kra no be wuram no beefy up squad na obe hia sika. But also omo make sure say the Barca be ye bia o metimi ama coach ni sika. No top players e betimi aboa no. No etima achieve the UEFA Champions League trophy no etima dia momo. But I think say for 2 seasons awobedi awo FC Barcelona. Wetima bo adwuma because ahunyenyi omo wo mu ni nyina achi even this season. Players are Barca to omo aye one Garcia. Omo fan from Espanyol. And omo fan Marcus Rashford loan. And na this boy Rooney Badji. And na eduru January transfer window no omo ma ya o cancel you. Etimi ebeka ho. Ento penisa wo ho omo. Now we even Madrid 2024 no wa just UEFA Champions League was Spanish La Liga. Or say the Kylian Mbappe say ba be carry team no. Enti na unim say eye denya ne on be ye did ya man see the flake. But at the end of the day, wetima managing yoma adi this trophies etima the man opening ye mo na baso we adwuma why so far e the ama Barca.
Okay, Don
Obanyi.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon. Na bibi aboko.
Yesu adom na wo so e.
Na me adom ho ye.
Okay. Anopa mi use na wonam gas society wona ajiu pipa na make che guy bia wonam say onua na ekọ no. Odi abro.
Ndi abro.
Nko so nye ati ase. Okay, go be. Nyame adom. Say ensofo no nyina obi aho ye. Ye da nyame ase.
O nyame adom.
Ye da nyame ase.
Tenche bebe bi portal no.
Oh yeah, enche.
Sagongo.
Oh jata.
Ensofo no nyina zo obi
aho. Oh nyame adom obi aho.
Agboni di na afi wa tenche bebe bi portal. Enche portal baby. Baby ntino. Wow, you interested no.
Okay.
Registration.
Pablo.
Oh data.
Yes.
Football kasana ya sometimes untini me biase. Dia na Kofi Ekan with regards to goalkeepers ye pian omo the English Premiership no. Si emfa bi nya wutim da. Ye kan ya wonti ase. But you ask yourself, say ye the teams bebre am ya gi goal. Na ye den na West Ham nko a die go in referee anje na va for na semben e no mo ka kire referee no a osasan na chi bae e na West Ham for no request e o va room honom no omo fa audio ne mo e be den so omo nsa beka because me mo asem bia de bia make say football na ye di a kire bebrebe no e ye corrupt and e ye mafia sports. Yamfa audio no mo na ezia no omo TV a yenko sesa score line na ase de yi o de ye dey man you focus ya de be si na si awie bi de be kan se adwuma na ye dey e di omo simple. These are the petty things in football sometimes on tiase but e wo ho West Ham after this particular lose now ya clear say relegation omo beko cause after omo lose no see at least aba be a very good position at least enko relegation inti na nwumre Tottenham Hotspurs so omo ye everything possible so omo be win game no. These are the decisions and sometimes football say referee be take care on na mpempi say supporters react a unti omo say because referee decision no na enema mienu and at the Arsenal ba begina a very good position to win the Premier League at the West Ham relegation. A single decision from the referee and sa same me kan sa de na ekoso Premier League no anya fine so was a team nya corner na say free kick bi pa do mo de ye goalkeepers no eya na ara ho ebi mo ho goalkeepers no open omo timi ko chechire omo nyina o no mo pia goalkeeper we de ne say wono ti so goalkeeper ho nya den kakra bi o Premier League nim na asemasi we just look at these images enema akoso Premier League nim ni o it is here corner kick na so goalkeeper ho nya den o defenders antimi am protect o goalkeeper kakra bi opani ya ba penalty ba bi kura and omo pem to ba bi na ball no tournament ne nko aso dia on beje so we are Arsenal supporter enu akwama mo beje league no utirim ba ya wo de but bia next season there ne di bia akwa David Raya anu mo bekam mo kam aye bekai mo say mo ne West Ham mo ba beje league no dia mo de kwa West Ham goalkeeper no obi anka hwe ankyere mo so enu referee decision the opinion no kwa na nim ba bi o call no course o decide so ba beje foul cause in the Premier League ne de ade we to some of us now anya foul biem bla anya o hwe de yakoso ya isi anya foul biem o
normal
me say man you match be send elements o sa fi the goalkeeper na bre we piano na we de ne say ye o so all bre but referee see me few ye ba go ejo pani Premiership na de sisia no say na akwakoye inti Arsenal and it was a very good win for Arsenal pani no matter how omo fa so mo win game no cause at a point in time I may hear na me say
Edru baby a Arsenal anhwe no mo draw league ni be neck to neck and ekodu the last day yan na Manchester City and the goals age league no. So now I say Enra Arsenal find every way, every means available to make sure say omenya the 3 maximum points. And open eno mutimi ye no. Now it's about 17th. Say Arsenal be league no. Dia kanyina no it depend on Amoah and Kasansem. And to say Manchester City and already we say Arsenal e lose game will be no take advantage of it. And the Arsenal need say we new games na league no. Inti Mikel Arteta and then the boys company Yambo Mabaso and now was a very good win. No matter how a quiet fast we buy you know, the most important thing is say Omanya the 3 maximum point or Modia Kokomo points or Manyano Dada in the Premier League. So Yambo Mabaso, that was a very good win for Arsenal Football Club. Open here. Last Saturday, na me bo papa your friend is saying Nasa Khalifi Abaso. Our choir wa fa so watoto niema our Paris Saint-Germain and the Paris Saint-Germain about a dominant force in European football. Same goes to papa your friend is saying Juan Laporta. Opani baby why Barcelona Football Club about drew a name. What na si dia? Obobo coach your friend is Hans-Dieter Flick. Obabana Baso. Why dear pa? Because looking at the budget and also the financial capability of Barcelona, no beba with these issues here and there, no be making sure say Obetimia winning La Liga back to back at the Barcelona. No. It means a coach and Abon home yepa. And even this season a year king. Every baby, all of us were saying say the absence of a branch offense in Inigo Martinez. They be a Barcelona. But a kind of fast one. Otimi change your bit to say Gerard Martin. Emmanuel Bayer center back. And Obama Barcelona. Barcelona still. Any results no. A Chelsea coach no. A very good coach. But what na sidia abaso boni bebre na no. Kasia pa ewom no. Akoma papa na ye friends Juan Laporta. Because of penihwe. Tama Juan Laporta e decide say obesake Javi Hernandez from Barcelona. Javi Hernandez is not a mere person when it comes to the history of Barcelona Football Club. During the heydays of Barcelona, under coach, our friend say, Pep Guardiola. Ope players are only omo kambo man, omudi Juman, and Amoah one of the kingpins, one of the star players of that team. No, now branch friend say Javi Hernandez Cruz account. So look at the figure and the personality, Javi Hernandez. Not then papa friends a Juan Laporta bet me hwe na nima ka kire say mapam maji adwuma na firi wonsem. It will only take a football administrator of who the future and our ambition at a club like Barcelona, more especially looking at their financial capabilities. Oh yeah, no free one my papa kujata. The decisions on extending Lionel Messi contract and farm money BM encore. It takes someone with a big heart to take that decision. And taking those decisions. And then what is the state of Barcelona? Now I did because we La Liga and I think some Madridistas no man doing encourso. Gradually. And the Barcelona are finding a way to close up the gap between Omuni Real Madrid when it comes to the La Liga titles. It may be a Jamaica Amoah pa. But about 7 titles between the two of them. Looking at the state of Real Madrid, we are Madridista. Bet we don't say next season. I'm about league no. And they are team Adani UFC ground, Adani WWE. We children young kuno bono. We children young kuno bono wahanom no. Some Madrid and take a radical decision and the we are. Openi. The Hans-Dieter Flick and Barcelona for an air no. What do you say? Okoye nyina La Liga no 2 pay. And Lami Yamal age 3. Lami Yamalo waje 3. So and Barcelona one way the other. I find a way closing the gap between Omo and the Real Madrid Football Club. So Oya Madridista, it should be a concern and it should be a worry to you. Now, Omaji league no e de awie. Si bia na Kofi Eka no. Baby Edru no e next season how to win the UEFA Champions League. And not there. Say Barcelona budget Champions League no, they have a lot to do. And a lot to know here ni nyina so omo the players be dey. E ba be hihye team no mo. Wo the players be ba e dey na rekwa form. Sika ya. So if Barcelona are able to solve their financial difficulties, no mo benye ska omo de betimi afa players e dey aba be him ba ku mienu bia, then it means Barcelona are good to go. Then you look at the other side, Real Madrid. And the Real Madrid board decide they say Papa Kujata. They will look at how or more appointed captains in the Real Madrid Football Club. This season, Yen Ayaka said, open one of the reasons why in the Real Madrid season in Yama Ejiguya, Nabibia showed clearly, say both in and out of the dressing room, Barcelona and Real Madrid are like leaders. Alonso Ebaye, he couldn't control the dressing room. The captains of the Real Madrid team couldn't control their fellow players. And no, and I'm so am Real Madrid. Omo dressing room na yede ejiguye. And no ejiguye no ya huniama afterwards ayede SEC. So Real Madrid ability to find your friends said their problems and trying to find solutions to it. It means and the Real Madrid ajia to me say ampa season no decisions be you take here no. Amoah. And Real Madrid team ya Papa Kujata and eda ho ya bibia ba be kire say sibi omo ankasa eka say and they lack leaders no eya no kre. So Florentino Perez once again is at a point also making sure say obe taking very good sporting decisions at the Amoah Real Madrid Football Club. He has been there before. Open one person one who Real Madrid ins and out. During difficult moments for a club, a friend say Real Madrid now, you can count on Papa, your friend say Florentino Perez. But this time around, I think Ojitu Musep, some of the decisions are taking him Rebia Ekem a year a Juma man no, and then the football ecosystem, the Niamasa. Whoever comes on board to be the Real Madrid head coach, and the Utia Masamo any Bibia Ebana, a crystal clear said the special one will come. Jose Mourinho no penyi ono no oye nipa ba ko a wontimi mfa wani ento no so bebrebe adwuma ne de onim adwuma pa because even enei sa wo ka kire me say Benfica mpo okoye onya adwuma till this time on lose game with the Portuguese league. And that alone shows you say enei the special one, even though people will believe will be say we lose niama bebrede, but he's still the special one. What the neba openyi adwuma ne de obetimi aye de ama wo. But Jose Mourinho we na owo honom no. Unless some Madrid phone e manage ni ye. So mutimi manage Jose Mourinho ye dia. I'm of the firm belief say baby o modru sisi no. He is the manager available to do the work for them. Okay. Because there's a club that when I been say oh man. And if you know club, on beji Real Madrid team this is here. More especially say these boys actually say omo egos e wo soro no oma but with Jose Mourinho openyi you are rest assured say so back on board obetimi aba no aba manage the egos of these boys no am making sure so omo dressing room no e be stable na then Real Madrid a continue from a honom
Sagongo wa ujata yen jet fo nyina enawie mpapa Kojo for George Mfi
oh what the men cry na ma no
ai maka kire no
okay
ntino yegusom
send the offer say papi dem nyina na share one corner
fantastic
nyina so ya rasta
master Kofikia oni abusuafo no competent block factory new niba mayenchia mopa ena doctor offering so Owen Sounds pharmacy mayenchia mu yepa Mr Prempe owo AMB farms ono manager of Mr Prempe a die hard folk fan. Very good afternoon and confirm on be bia mutie showy ene awie. Wa ujata ewiase na e won mpanifo bu ba bi se obreku ne kra enko ena akokọ nso ekra enko. Ye wa ha obia won ekra etinim. Obia ni niti. Ni obi koya onya amane no. Odo nsa koka saade no. Obenya amane. One who kuram pona unya chigina ni ena obi aye den aka bi e de ama enti abrabọ no sa na si fatie enti na eduru ba bi a ye bo abrabọ no so obi mbọ ma obi abo a ọbọ ama ne ho obetimi anya Amoah be nso se ebi a wankasa wo sọrọ na wabọ ho so no wabo a ho abrante fe ne Marcus Rashford no I think the things are Oba FC Barcelona as Obo loan from Manchester United. And no ane debia on one kasa oda obeda pa. Obehu ne ho say or how adeso bi afini so. Na me gidi so sa de na esi nra no. Ebema no akwanya ama Marcus Rashford. Ankasa na kase ana basa mpenifo be kase no. I was a boy we didn't can your plans na nisikano ye tua big boys eyom ho big stage and one of the big stage no matter how you feel say El Clasico na ba form because of issues I see what Real Madrid emu and how standard na ba form no why would that this is the El Clasico. And when nana Raul Gonzalez Blanco nom Edejo Mudin Eba Bixi ye Leo Messi ene ye Cristiano Ronaldo Nientia ene se obeka se even Jose Mourinho eba nebe ye ode ne se tama oba he no with ononi Pep around there El Clasico say born within that time even outside the pitch eniama na ekoso Fabio Contrao nom de omo de eba Kepran Levranda Lima Ferreira aka Pepe omo de eba Sergio Ramos edene de eba Dani Alves Carlos Puyol eba besi Gerard Piqué omo de eba. It go to a time Neymar, Messi, Suarez Benzema Bale almost time Gonzalo Higuain no more time. And probably that you could see sometimes you see about El Clasico. Na ye El Clasico na ye born. And you know at Barcelona this season 14 goals and 11 assists. Ye who first time Marcus Rashford enya double e Manchester United. Near see and Swano. And I think say em for credit from my coach Hansi Dieter Flick. Coach na ya there. Edu be na Marcus a confidence no. Aye on and off. And that's typical English guys. Almost ni consistent form. Nani ane come out go yasem. City e ofia kwan last week. Or fast so Emma City lose 2 points. It go to last 2 seasons. For Foden, one of the best and a standard player in the Man City setup. And for Foden, wow, the Jadon Sancho. Look at the rise from Borussia Dortmund. Manchester United. And then, fine, with Aston Villa, or the almost call the finals of the Europa League. Yeah, bomb bias over to me, because with Dortmund or the almost finals went to me, the same thing. Inti maybe our colon biano with me and make an incursion. But a branch of friend Marcus Rashford there no to me. What's re? And if you cry no, baby are born a bet toy, any coin of faso. A time born the born to what no. Tells you player the confidence level no. As Samson I build it up. And clearly, I think say you be born on a basso. A branch no aya there and a do baby senior na nija no doom no here in Kenya. And look at this FC Barcelona team with that Lamine Yamal and Rafinha in the team. Tells you say Madrid enya coach or didn't be form. Na obekate players ni say you can do it and whoever thinks is not ready for the badge on qua a bad thing because the attitude no and yet and it was a omunya appointment in them by season yes na no munya coach no chat enya aduma.
Is it almost chairman then the almost be foul?
Oh yeah, baby Amorino the there. And Papa Jota, there's no one like him. There's none. For now, why now Okofani beam? Are you going to bring Ancelotti back? Na Ancelotti go how many months ni? No. And answer Oko Saudi Arabia. No Okofa Miami Simeone Inzaghi. Now the number. There be Nancy ya or try so manage ego CB or International Milan. One said that to me sao. And the whole jar on a hoy. And clearly, it tells you say you have to get a figure in a dressing room. Ah, who no cry who to me also. Or no, tell say only send the panon to me bono. But Jose Becker say, Aquano beating yambon. And me and everywhere Jose I could be and be free war, only player back with any problem. A typical of him. Quite nam so back on a man no essence to a free Madrid. The last time was Ike Casillas Fernandez, then Abraham different Cristiano Ronaldo, no problem. And at that time, an eye for the Omaya friend in Spain. Abraham I friend Ike Casillas Fernandez. As only your money in any problem. And within, no big backing. So the boys were fighting against Jose Mourinho. But I think he's a fantastic coach. And Mimi feel say humanity obey me about be almost stabilize the ship no. Na storms na calm it down. Ye di obi aba easy so betimi aye den. Obetimi aye adwuma. With Arsenal a game. Go only by 83 minutes be. Me there. Now no me the picture be by as Arsenal and here's our picture so no me very careful because for the past 3 seasons South West Ham for we deny omu glory pa. And lo and behold West Ham go need deny and can different thing altogether. But because of this you bet me I can't almost say some of you moka Caribbean we should congratulate them in advance because they are on the verge of winning. They are the verge of winning the league after over 20 years. This is a team. It got to a time. Over Bonnet do baby, you find your way out of the team because we ain't any team. I can say a team a trophy oriented. It means we need trophies. So from the days of Thierry Henry, you beko ni akwa kope baby a first ya any Manchester United dey kwa the 20th league trophy dey na money free ho na say Arsenal entimi angeli Frances Fabregas Sola dey na man free Arsenal we Togo ni Adebayo Samuel Nasri. These are guys almost rising to the big boys level. Arsenal Bobo. But they had no option than to leave. And Arsenal my bre papa. Into bedroom baby to Arsenal fans and they say, oh yeah, Arsenal fan are so broken heart because but what they see last week, City Entimania win over Everton. And then Arsenal win over West Ham United now. They have the trophy in their hands to lose. And then now, time born you could clearly see from the faces of Mikel Arteta how happy he was and how almost no born to Martinano na a complimentary referee no. Eti yamoma abaso in advance. Football dey football. Bibi etimisi. But I think say baby a ekeka kono. Almost omo ben trophy na enesa. With City, they tried their possible best to do their possible best. Brentford by say Omonio Mbabi CNE pan. And Pep Guardiola and then Manchester United this mentality. Say this mentality we there. Yeah. Only Bugaba ya no bebo. Obonu smooth ya no bebo. And that is how Pep Guardiola turn the Manchester no to especially their monster in a branch I friend no Eli Hala. I think that branch no kwan a ofa so se ni goal anyhow wa na ni bri goal no eh something else.
Okay.
Yeah, more two sides nyina aba so obi aya de but I think say so obi amma Arsenal ho ahyehye ne pa na ye boboku na ye frɛ no Man City no o ma kyerɛ o mo pa and ye hwɛ ni ba bi si ba me de me feel say for now there Arsenal and saba kwekita trophy num aka ba ko betimi de aka ho na bibia etimi eye successful. That is football within the twinkling of an eye. Bibia etimi sesa edima nipa brabo and football so bibia nso etimi esesa.
Okay, enti yemfa amanone de ni nsi anum sei ye bebe fia ba behwe de
Amana shall say release on World Cup squad.
Okay.
Brazil edomo 55 aba. Argentina so de omo de so aba.
Sure.
Inti same say ye twen o ma ko.
As Argentina de no obi a wan be my Paulo Ezequiel Dybala.
Ono ko na me say wa.
Oh, but say no ho aton no nansen yo.
But we the Brazil de name a
Brazil de no name a
Dybala ho aton nansen yo.
Yeah, Brazil.
Okay, but Argentina
Brazil de Thiago Silva kra e be kan squad.
Yeah, Brazil.
And no de Fabinho mu nyina
asaba squad ni mu bi mu ti 55. Omo ba be yiyi ma. So must start on preparation to the World Cup.
Argentina there say boys no dey omoje 2022 no bi o ya available bi a dey o kan
because Ghana twemu nyina asa abem.
Okay.
Ti e twen Carlos Queiroz.
Oh, you're more friendly match. You're more friendly match. You're more friendly match ni we na. Okay. 80 Papa na ne mpabo atimi to buy okwampa bike na me ensa na nya atenase. Open life papa Professor Kwesi K2 Prof
Obani
Anku Yamfama Oblast
hard journey
the idea
because me share point gap no na me share home game awanya draw no now next I think some bebo away
obo Karela bokoto
Karela ni na away hey wow because nyame anya do ma olusu a yesi ase hafo no so na ewi ni
game Yankopon so onka ompe ball Ghana ball kwa ope ball onka Ghana de kwa don onfanye
ase hafo so na ewi
Oblast position nye enyo
se omu wini ya anka hope ho but omu wini
ball we na nko at least one draw bi kwa be ball omo
so omu wini game we ya anka at least draw ebetimi save omo but we omo ko draw en we so na ye the only advantage we na
last home game
last game we ko ball against Karela abeboko toko Karela
Kwezi
open me yema shime
amaya munsho
yema shime arope me check no me
na I say be foul trim
hey
I say be foul
as at last weekend as at Saturday na me wo hope because we share baby ano omoda ni ade a hey open enye easy
and then your mommy birthday
auntie me mewura one ne birthday nda bi ameka say or some selected people
are no mo na die okay to me no ye nka ho
on ne birthday dey na ye we hye
okay
yeah ye na ye tena ha we hye na nkrofo bi
akọ ye de ombe
sanity
okay nti auntie me ne so monya ne sa why
monya ne sa
nye be we show na one squad na I am there why ye nka ho
nti o mo no mo bom pae na
okay ya ti ase yes of mommy
yes of mommy
okay Cobra
a new battle.
Okay, enti ma yenshan samana say entimi emfa emamo yenkonko piemu ewo FIFA. Me ya story ne ma wana pay concerning FIFA club benefits program a ewo World Cup jumadie ne emu. Na anim say ye ko World Cup bia club bia na team bi obe release ni player e de ama ne man say won ko nkwa gina mu and participate World Cup ni mo no yema team no sika club no yema ni sika enti say 1,000 cedis ena yede ema club bia na obe release ni player ba ko bia na say o release mienu a na kire say wo gi 2,000 afemi yansa 3,000 sa anti players dodo obe release no ena kire sika dodo a wo betimi anya no nti na mpan bebre ye ko World Cup a ye bom empire senka ye ne local players no ebi be wuremu from Kotoko house dua na media ma other teams no na afenki be wie World Cup no na local clubs no so etimia benefit from FIFA money enei eno so etimi wuremu ede emo no sa sika na ye de emo no as at the last edition ye party ye boy World Cup no na ye $209 million and na split ye che at the Emma clubs no say FIFA penny for I increase sa sika no ayano from $209 million to $355 million enti say we release we player baako Emma na ekogina mu World Cup na se am pacho sika wo benya no ade a ewo soro yie pa eno nkomo eno so no atimi ababe piem ewo hanamo CAF Champions League Grand Finale ebekoso ewo Pretoria na eno ene nempani for apao referee din ade jian indala se wono enko gina emfimfini na afanumi ano ne twene ho darele se nei womo emma no engina mu womo empe no fa ha kosi hanamo CAF mpani for the abetu dwan ngase wohwe ene complainer womo ede ekoya womo submit ya ene omo review complaining na womo ede ya shed dustbin mu and hold water enya de ne carry weight into a penny anything ede jian ndala because wa aye referee said ya referees appointment committee no apa no sa ena ebesi ayo yanko Sudan Al Hilal Nduman enam ntokwa ekoso ewo Sudan inti lake entimi nkoso ho nansai mo lake na yemmo enti Al Hilal Nduman said ye be na team ningu na team ne bekoso a exist players bekoso a esi akanti no womo enam no mo ball leg ni bi won krofo man so last season ye twa mu no womo ekokogina mu participate ye ewo Mauritania leg ni mu womo energy ye mepacho this year womo be piem ewo Rwanda leg no ade a Al Hilal ena atimi age 30 games o mabono 70 points ne kutomo 69 goals and omo ashe 20 goals and omo concede enti Al Hilal Nduman womo record won krofo man so enei team a owo Africa na waje amaya hodo be ye mienu eso leg no ade esi ne sra so womo age Mauritania and omo age Rwanda and Sudan leg na nkasa so womo age pen enti ene ewo 3 different countries sa ene no so no esi etie enso so ewo hodom ntia no ehon komo enso eno no sesei opiemu ewo Burkina Faso a ade o leg no Rahimo FC ena etimi age wey abaye back to back every say last season womo ena egiye ena this season so no womo etimi age enti abaye back to back victory na league title ena womo etimi age a eno so yade eho enkomo so yade emamo ewo dwumade no enso so eso yentinsimu ewo Ghana 2026 Africa Athletics Championship enso ebekoso nyame ayadome na 11th de china ena etimi efrasie Ghana ya prepare ye pa na Honorable Kofi Idi Adams, sports minister, Edema Sports and Recreation. One minister, Edema Sports and Recreation. Wapenina din komo bebre expectations at the free Ghana. Yeni team na enchain. And I watch them say the Ghana no we are always ready. Every set. And anuya ye kokwe jinamo 4x100 relay team no na ene yen athlete ba kokora se one kan team no no ni ho ye do obi share na nan e ma ne ko jinamo e ma America tuo no wo atimi qualify for China World Olympic Games and also ebetimi akoso no enti Ghana athletics team no always ready yentie Kofi Idi Adams.
Team Ghana, we are hosting and we intend to continue to improve our performance in the sprints where we have a lot of strength. In Botswana not too long ago where the World Relays happened, even though we had a challenge last minute where one of our key athletes couldn't make it because of travel challenges and we had someone replace him almost immediately. We were able to qualify for the World Athletic Competition that will be happening in China later next year. And so it tells you that we are a country that is always ready. Anytime we are called, we will do something. We want to do well in the sprints. We want to improve our performance in other sectors that we haven't been doing too well. And we hope to invest a lot more in athletics. Athletics was one thing that we all loved when we were in school. So it cannot be the case that we will love it whilst we were in secondary school and all of a sudden at the national level we seem not to be investing so much. We have to invest a lot more and to improve performances of our national athletes.
Enti weye Kofi Idi Adams Sports and Recreation wono ena wode nsama to go ahead of African Athletics Championship ebekoso ewo Ghana yentin simu ewo football na opiem ewo football Asamoah Gyan edi nkomo ahead of Ghana in the preparation towards World Cup on wodi nkomo shase after 2006 the maiden edition of Ghana ye call World Cup on actually mu tactics ayede ewura mu a etimi eboa yen 2010 deɛ wɔsan so de bi ewura mu ɛma yɛn ansana wohwɛ 2014 kwasi apia time ɛno nso so wɔde bi etimi ɛde ɛka ho yɛntie ne nkɔmɔdidie ɛfa tactics ahodo a yɛde wura mu 2006 2014 a ɛboa yɛn ɛma nɔɔma etimi ɛkɔ yie.
I would say 2006 we had a team. When you talk about individual